Good morning, everyone. I'm on my way to the This is Holland building in Amsterdam North, and I have to go with the ferry, and I'm on my bike, and I will meet Augustine there, our front office man, and together we were invited to go on a tour. And we were invited by Amsterdam Welcome, which is a company who sells tickets for attractions and museums inside Amsterdam. And there's a new attraction, and it's very nice. And I was invited to go today to try the new attraction. And I will bring you along with me, and Augustine, of course. We're going with this little bus. This is the group. And Augustine is here. Yay!
Looking forward to the tour. Flower auction, cheese village. Sounds nice. Right?
Yeah, very nice.
Visit at the flower company over there. I'm going to show you all the flowers and the way they work. After that we bring you to Warmond, and in Warmond we're going to make a nice boat tour over the green center of Holland. It's called the Kaag Lakes, and also going to show you some nice windmills. I'm going to tell you something about the lower lands. We call it in Dutch the polders, and everything about the canals, the polders, and the Kaag Lakes. I'm going to explain you a bit more when we are there.
We arrived at the flower auction, and we're going to have a look inside. And what else can we say? I never know.
We want to see all the movement, flowers going in and out. Apparently everything happened in the morning, so now we're going to see a lot of movement and cooling cell.
Yeah, that's why we brought our jackets.
Yeah, we're ready for that.
We had to. So we will bring you along with us.
Yeah.
We have roses in Holland. The biggest part what we do is roses and tulips, but we also import roses from Africa or South America, countries like Ecuador. You can see these flowers are from import. Why? Because they have different heights. They wrap it in different heights, they cut them in different heights because then more flowers fits in one plate. Yes? And also to put them on top of each other in boxes, because 8 hours, 10 hours they can go without water. So to put them in boxes, they put a shape like this, they cut them shorter, yes? Different heights. You can make pictures as many as you want. And all the flowers has different names. Especially the Dutch ones, the Dutch flowers, the flowers that have been grown in Holland, are named after daughters or wives from the grower himself. They grow like this? No. We paint them. And we paint them with ink. They put ink in this bucket, and the flower is normally white. The flower sucks up the ink, and the flower becomes blue. That's the trick. Yeah? And that's not that all the flowers are being painted here, but only with the tulips. And here, you see what's happening. Yes, the flowers opens. So as soon as the flowers start to open in the other cell, they put them here in even more in a more chilly cell. They provide that the flower opens more. But yeah, as longer it takes, they can't stop it. So it has to come here and it starts to open. But then they throw it away. As as soon as this happens, they cannot sell it no more. They have to throw it away.
So we just came from the flower auction and have arrived now to the boat departure point, place, I don't know. And we're going on a boat tour at the Kaag. And we'll show you. So. Typical Dutch.
Welcome to our mill. Daan has said this mill is built in 1805 and this mill is built for pumping water because we are here below sea level. That water there is below sea level 60 centimeters, but there 1 meter and 80 centimeters below sea level. That's why we must pump water out of the polder. This polder is about 100 acres and we built a dike around, but when the dunes are broken, we have here is a lake, and that's why we must pump water out of the polder. When you look inside, to the left and to the right, then you can see the water.
Oh, the two levels.
Yeah. Wow. The scooping rat has a diameter 5.5 meters, and when he is pumping very fast, he gives 50,000 liters in a minute. When we have not enough wind, we do the full sails off. But if it's strong, wind is strong, we can take a little bit off. Then we do this.
When the wind is getting too strong, it makes the sail
And you
small.
make it fast. Here we have a little place. World War II, the young people must don't go with the Germans, and they hiding here. And when the Germans are here with his gun, and the door was closed, and the young miller was here, and they looked here, and they're going upstairs. They see nothing. There once a time there were 15 young people in it here. Wow. When the Germans are here also. It's very.
We arrived at the cheese factory. Yay! And I'm very excited about that. So let's see what it will bring us.
We start here with the just born, with the babies.
Babies.
Everything in this farm starts here at the left side. This area at the left side is where the pregnant cows deliver babies. Yeah, here's where they deliver their babies. After one day, when they lick their baby dry, they call it in Dutch het drooglikken van de koe. They cleaned their cow, their calf. Then they got separate. After a day, the cow got separate from the baby. Yeah, so they don't get the connection too well. Yeah, they don't get a close bond. The cow goes up back to the field on the land, and the baby goes here. The calf goes here. This one is like 2 days old. Other one has been grown yesterday. This one is 2 days old, and yeah, it's only 2 days old. It's only 2 days. March they bring all the animals outside, cows, sheep, etc. They bring them all outside, and in end November they bring them back inside. Then it becomes too rainy, and you know with cows when it becomes too rainy, the grass gets too wet. They stuck with their feet in the land. Then the farmer has to go in the land with his tractor and to pull them out. So that's no good. So in November all the cows come back, and then they stay in this in this area. You can see this is totally clean. They stay in this area with the young with the young cows. Milk stable. All the cows here have to wait because they go by 6. Yeah, 6 on a row. They got milk. But what I really like is that the farmer actually can see what all his cows have been eaten all day. Yeah, when the cows are at the land, at the end of the day, you can see this cow, number 13, didn't eat enough. He needs 3 more kilos. Why? Because they have a band on the neck, like with a GPS. It's like with a code. It can tell him everything by computer how much the cow did eat that day, and to make sure that he eat enough to produce enough milk. That's why they have the band. But they give them in that crib, the green crib, they give them more food, and the special food, they give them more power to produce more milk. And that's what they do every day. They produce cheese from morning milk, not from evening milk. Why not? In the morning they make the cheese here, they press it over there, and then it has to stay there and rest for the rest of the day till after evening dinner. Yeah? After evening dinner they take all the cheeses just made, they take all the cheeses to the next room and put them in a bath, in a salt bath. If they would do that in the night time, in the evening, after milking the cows in the evening, then the farmer has to got out of his bed in the middle of the night to put him in a salt bath. In this trunk it goes 1300 liters of milk, and they put in some sour and some another product, and then this starts to rotate. Yeah, starts to rotate for more than an hour and a half. And I can show you. We got some knives over here. Where are the knives? This is temperatures.
Well, yeah.
Please, if you have any questions, ask me. If I don't know it, I'm gonna ask the farmer. No problem.
Smell the cumin.
Yes.
So nice.
They store them here if they don't get sold straight away. There are people who like cheeses that are over 1 year old. Even they have cheeses still 4 years old here. All the cheeses older than 1 year are on these shelves, and yeah. I actually think that this one that you see here doesn't look really tasty at this moment, but this one is like 4 years old, very hard, really difficult to cut, and the older it gets, the more crumbly it gets. So it's really difficult to cut it, but also to slice it. Yes, for a slice on bread, almost you can't do that. You really have to cut it. And especially same as at the ship, at the boat today, yeah, you have those little cubes. Yes, exactly. It's more for this. But the older it gets, also the taste gets much sharper. Yeah. So people, you actually have to like it, of course. For some people, it's too sharp. Most common here is what they sell is like 8 till 12 weeks. That's called here jong belegen. Young cheese, young middle-aged.
So we arrived back in Amsterdam, and it was really fun. I think it was a long day, but beautiful. Yes, the tour is 95 euros, and you can buy it at our reception desk. And I think we really recommend it.
Highly recommend it. So many highlights. My personal favorite, the windmill. And we got to see Hans the Miller operate it. So nice.
Yeah.
So I hope that someone else likes the mill, maybe the cheese farm.
Yeah, it was really nice as well. And we got to try some cheeses, which was they were really good. And the boat tour was also very nice, and there was a big lunch, and it was really good. And well, we had so much fun. And if you want more information, you can ask Augustine, because he's working at reception desk.
Anytime.
Yeah. Okay.